Hello everyone and welcome back to another YouTube event. As a reminder, if you want to join one of these events, and if you have any Cookie OCs of course, join the Discord server, link in the description. Today I am going to rank Cookie OCs. I have my own made up tier list here. So anyway, first off we have Butterscotch Milkshake Cookie. A very rude waitress who was at a bistro and is described as the Cookie of Hatred. Interesting. I've seen this one before in the Guess the Gender video. I think the design, nothing too much to talk about. It's not the worst thing in the world ever. I'm just gonna put them right there in B tier. Radiant Nectar Cookie. Interesting design. Now I will also have to put a little bit of a disclaimer here. I am not exactly the most cultured guy, if you could say it that way. So I'm not gonna like notice any kind of reference if your OC had them. So yeah. Anyway, this one looks nice. Nothing much to say about it because they didn't provide any info. So I'm just gonna put him in A basically on the appearance. Beef Jerky. He was kicked from his old place after being framed for a heist he wasn't actually a part of, to which he wandered around the desert before finding the small town of Butterchurn and becoming the deputy. He's like with the townsfolk, but he himself thinks he's only gonna be a truly good deputy once he catches the infamous Golden Butter Bandit that roams around the Red Desert. Pretty generic, I guess. It's just, what do you call them again? One of the deputy, yeah, deputy. You know, nothing much to say about it. I like that you reflect the design. A lot of Cookie OCs nowadays don't even, like, try to show what flavor they are anymore. So I like that this one is trying to stick to that list. I'm gonna say B tier. I don't know. This is gonna suck, but you're gonna be a bit smaller just because you don't trim your image. Blossoming Churro Cookie. Most obvious Eternal Flower Fan Kit. Oops. Alright, so you know, it is OCs, anything goes. Can you copy this one, please? I don't know, Photoshop's been kind of weird lately, so yeah. A lot of the video is gonna be spent on me doing this, so good luck. I'm not gonna edit any of that out. Anyway, Blossoming Churro, most obvious Eternal Flower Fan Kit. Also absolutely depressed and needs therapy. Relatable. Eternal Sugar's models her very often. Yeah, I like the design, and you know, I could see the resemblance to it being an Eternal Flower Fan Kit. I like it. Alright. A tier. You know, I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna be safe with my rankings. Nothing is immediately jumping out yet. Choco Fudge Cookie. Dark Choco Cookies Twin. Oh, we got one of those. With a wife and son who totally doesn't lose an eye in the new update. Interesting. Also a lot closer to Dark Cacao. You know, nothing much to say about this one. Kind of wearing the same clothes at Dark Cacao, really. I'm gonna say B tier. Lotus Wine Magpie. Interesting design. I did tell people that if the OCs has any sort of info, they should at least try to provide some. Because I don't like to judge an OC based solely on their appearance, you know? I want to know what story they have and stuff. But you know, this one, it's alright, I guess. I'm gonna say B tier. I'm being very ruthless. I'm not gonna go easy on these OCs at all. Alright, Dual Choco Cookie. I'm gonna be like DJ Mia when I get that Oven Crown Cup, so this is Oven Smash OC, which very rare to see. Dual Choco, okay, I see it. Dual Choco, I say A tier for that. I like it. There's some little smiley sticker there, that's funny. Oh, interesting, look at this one. Bedsheet Cookie. An eerie cookie who haunts the halls of the haunted library, startling visitors who dare to enter from around corners and from within the many tall ornate mirrors. They were once a living cookie who got lost within the twisting hallways, and their true identity has been lost to time. Now, you know, it's mysterious. The design is trying to be mysterious, but there's also not a lot of things going on there. But I like the lore, so I'm gonna say B tier for that, and we're gonna keep it going. Zero Cat Cookie. Rage bait on the surface, unethical on the inside. A rage baiter, huh? That immediately makes me want to put this low. I'm just joking, but I can't put it that low yet. I promised myself I would be ruthless, but here I am just putting them one B tier higher. Alright, so this is a special case. Lemon sent an entire OC tier list, and I checked this one beforehand, don't worry. It is very, very long. A lot of OCs. This guy has a lot of OCs, so I'm gonna spare you the trouble, and I'm gonna save that until the end of the video, okay? So we're gonna go through the other OCs first. Cocoa Powder Cookie. Or a tiger from Crumbs. Oh my god. I hate you, Photoshop. There we go. Cocoa Powder Cookie. Or a tiger from Crumb Seeker. That is my Cookie Run fan game, so you better check it out. Link in the description. Anyway, Dark Cacao's granddaughter and also a lesbian. Alright, interesting. Cocoa Powder, so you know, you got some powder on her hair. Yes, and the design reflecting that of a dark cacao cookie very well, so I'm gonna say 8 here, I guess. Alright, Dendrobium cookie. Black Orchid's little brother, getting reminded of royal velvet being binded by saffron that once brings back memory. What does this mean? Oh, who am I kidding? I know exactly what this means. This cookie has gone through a lot of redesign, you know? And, you know, I'm sorry, I don't really dig this design a lot, to be fair. Even after this many redesigns, so I'm gonna say that's the first C tier. Okay, sunflower cookie. Cheery and bright, sunflower cookie lives amongst her friends, the sunflowers. Seeing the flowers share a very special bond, basking and dancing together in the sunlight together day in day out. I like this kind of like design choice they make for sunflowers OCs in general. Having dark skin, you know, I think I really like this one. I'm gonna say that's the first S tier. That's the first mic core. I should probably say the word that is representing these tiers more often, because it'll be funnier than just saying A, B tier. That's boring. Grape cookie. Huh, this is supposed to be a grape? I guess it is like a red grape or something. Yeah, those exist, okay? I understand. Grape farmer who was originally from the land of spice. Huh. Interesting, land of spice. I would not expect them to be from the land of spice of all place. Before fleeing to the happy healthy hamlet to avoid being destroyed, he exclusively grows grape because he enjoys eating the pets that are attracted to them. Huh. So this guy eats pets. Sorry, this is a D tier for me, I'm sorry. Nothing against the lore, I like the lore. But the design I don't dig as much. Popcorn ball cookie. No time of years more. Okay, I need to wait for the thing to say image copy before I can copy. No time of years more exciting than Halloween. That's when all the fun happens. After all, popcorn ball loves nothing more than a charming trick. It's the favorite thing, second only to a delicious treat. You know, nice idea reflecting the design, but I don't like it so much. You know, sometimes it's not just about. Can you log in? Okay, it's not just about how good the cookie is in general, but it's about my preference too. And you know, not much to say about that one. Star jelly. Once but a lonely shooting star. An adoration for the voice and wishes of the cookies far below on Earth's breast surface culminates in a shooting star, making a wish of their own. Make me a cookie. So a shooting star turning into a cookie. I like the earring design there, reflecting the shooting star, and the thing that this is she, right? Yeah, she's holding. Kind of looks like something, but I'm not gonna say it because that's obviously not what it's representing. I like it. I'm gonna say A tier. Oh my god, look at this one. Dollar Knight cookie. A knight from the fairy kingdom who then became the sole protector of the heir of the saffron kingdom saffron cookie. They later died trying to protect the kingdom from monsters and rose as an undead by saffron and swore to protect him until they crumbled again. This is a nice design. All things considered. I'm sure you got a lot of things going on here, but you know, we are here. I am ranking, and this is my rank, and this is personally for me only, my preference. I don't like these kind of designs, so you know, I want you guys. I'm not gonna go easy. But I just don't dig this kind of design, so that's why I'm ranking it as it is. It's nice though. I appreciate what you're going on for here, and the people who are actually into these kind of things would probably like it a lot. But yeah, it's not for me. Holiday sugar. Her parents tried to force her into becoming a holiday cookie. Holiday cookie mentioned, but she ended up failing the test thanks to burnout. Oops. Forced her to get a job as a porter. Closest thing. Absolutely despise. It even reflects in her design too as well. That's kind of funny. It's such a mood though. Just for that, I'm gonna say A tier. Platinum Paladin cookie. Interesting. A very nonchalant guy and used to be a joyful fairy cookie. Also, the flower on his hair was given by his deceased girlfriend. Ouch, you didn't have to lord rub me like that. He didn't have the chance to marry her. That's why he's always nonchalant. So did he, oh my god, why am I saying she? Did he lose his flavor because, you know, fairy? Is he a fairy knight? I don't know. Nice design though. Platinum. So not really, you know, it's kind of like Mercurial Knight cookie situation. I'm gonna say B tier. Okay. Frosted vanilla cookie. Bland. That's what he is. Bland. Growing up rich, this cookie was an unfinished soul. I never got to appreciate the finer things in life. I never understood. Okay, I already know this one. This one was submitted to the Beyond Creativity Season 15. One thing I like though is, you know, he's a vanilla cookie. Vanilla, bland. So that fits. But like that's the only personality though. So I'm gonna send him to the secret garden. Sheep's milk cookie. It's a sheep. Oh, I didn't mean to copy link there. A student from the Vanillian capital of Fueling who studies remedies and potions. He has an internship at the Vanilla Sanatorium where he gets to work firsthand with some of the wisest healers the capital has to offer. I like it. Very simple design, you know. But hey, we are not CRK fan around here. We don't have to appreciate a design only if it's complicated. Despite I don't know, there's not much I can say about this one. I'm just gonna see Hollyberry Kingdom for you. Cryptic Hound, Chew York. Oh my god, Chew York, that's funny. And then it's experiment. Ethical, a cake hound found on the street. Huh, stuff inside a mechanical body. Okay, interesting. So you know, just the design itself, I would say DT because I don't like these kind of design. But the backstory is kind of interesting, so I'm gonna push it up to C tier. Push it up to the Tree of Wishes. Judge a Morph Cookie. Okay, more robot cookie. This is one, it's a police. I'm reading this, I'm not gonna read all that. I just say only 3 sentences. Y'all out here throwing an entire paragraph on me. Design itself, nothing much to talk about. Okay. It's a robot. Looks like those, you know, robot figures I played with as a kid. D tier. Secret Garden. You're getting sent to the Secret Garden. Okay. Peppermint Oil Cookie. She is a part of a small family line of handy cookies. Swap. So it's just a worker. Okay. I don't know what peppermint oil is. I don't think that is reflected very well in that design. I don't know. I think you should take a trip to BC's. First BC's cookie. Alright, blueberry pop cookie. Two whole form. Or is it 2 different cookies? Okay, so it's not 2 forms, 2 different cookie. Nothing much to say, really. Like, these look just like chibi humans to me. You're not really representing the flavor well in any of these OCs. I'm gonna be honest with you. D tier. Yes, they both can go in. Once again, I forgot. Polish man. D tier. Secret Garden. Alright, Choco Milkshake Cookie. The wonders of nature are so captivating as whatever. And you deserve somebody who show you every little detail. So Scoutmaster. Choco Milkshake. Nothing much to say about this one either. I'm gonna say Secret Garden. Okay, Salmon Row. Leaves the house without Duke. Responsible for an incredible wealth. Difficult to impress. A lot of saying, but you're not really elaborating on what she actually does. I like the design though. I like the hair. So I'm gonna say Tree of Wishes for this one. Arrogant Powder. Arrogant Powder. What is that? What is an arrogant powder? Talking about like as a flavor. A powerful demon, actress, mask maker, drama queen, and the Beast of Torment. So this is a Beast cookie. Power imbalances. Cinnamon candy. That's random. I see what you're going for here. I'm still confused on why it's arrogant powder of all things, so B tier. Bishop Semifreddo Cookie. A bishop from the Court Order of Anathema. So this is different from the same pastry order. Sabbatical Goat. Best friend. Now we forgot. Okay. So you know, this is a lot of info, right? But all you're saying that he is a bishop. And that's it, really. Like the other things, it doesn't say much if we don't know who they are, what the relationship is like. What the design itself, though. I like it. I like these kind of designs. I don't know what Semifreddo is. I'm so sorry, but I think I could get used to this. Okay, A tier. Golden Ouroboros. Oh my god, Ouroboros. I just knew what that is because I watched Netflix show the other day. A servant of the Beast of Retribution, known to predict the prophecy. When she removed her blindfold, something was going to happen to Millennial Tree Cookie. How curious. The ribbon snakes are living creatures, like the Ouroboros. Trying to see where the snakes are. Like the snakes, are these things? Oh, here. Like down here, I can see the snake eating its own tail. So you got that part right. The mask is interesting too. I like this design. I'm gonna say my core for this one. Alright, Coffee Jelly Cookie. My own, because we know what happened. So this is the founder of the order that we talked about earlier. Kind King. Powerful, create a cult to balance darkness and light itself. The battles themselves like chess. The chess motif going on here, you know, like we're taking Bishop a little bit more literally or something. I like it though. I like the coffee jelly hair. Is that just like a thing that people do with coffee jelly? Because the other OC was like that too, but I don't hate it. I'm gonna say 80 and move that up a bit. Okay. Cherry Liqueur Choco Cookie. Interesting stuff, but spends all time playing video games. Man, alien? I don't know. That feels like some kind of culture that I'm not getting. He believes that it wasn't a dream at all and dedicated all his time to find that friend while staying at home alone. Okay, interesting. The hair. Something there. Again, I'm not familiar with all these flavors, but I see what it is. You know, the backstory is enough to get you kind of interested, but I don't know. Does this really fit someone who was like dedicating time to find a friend? Staying at home alone, I could see, but I don't know. B tier. Cat Donut Cookie. A little girl is in love with a fictional character. A fictional character, I'm assuming, is the one that she's holding. Yes, very delusional. Inspired by Bakugo and Sans Fangirls. Oh my god. Sans Fangirls. I don't hate it. Yeah, she can be in the wedding cake task. Alright, Virtue. Oh, hello. It's from Cunica. Divinus Miraculin. The divine Oops. Wait, why can't I copy these? Why can't I copy this image? This is weird. I'm just have to screenshot it, I guess. The divine messenger motivation. His message to the dreams of his devotee. The role truly in his hand. Okay. I see what you're going for here. So like you're saying virtue, so like it's supposed to be a more ancient type cookie. I don't know. The design though, it's nice. I like the heart thing going on here. Like one side curve, one side is not curve. What that means? I'm gonna say wedding cake tower still there. Enchanting kernel cookie. The veil of life and discretion. Enchanting kernel cookie guards both the living and the afterlife, maintaining the balance of reincarnation as well as sealing the secrets of the world deep in the soul. Life and discretion. They guard both the living and the afterlife. You know, I'm seeing a lot of balance theme going on here. Like the beast one was about like power imbalance. Then the order was also like some stuff about balancing, and this one too. I like the reflecting on the hat here. It's kind of like I don't think that's what it's going for. Kernel though. 80. Wedding cake tower. Alright. Almighty Anise. So we got Anise going on here. Formerly known as Anisi. I don't know if that's saying something, but let's see. Fire is a standalone Anise, created during the slow downfall of the Herald of Change rules. Okay, so we're relating to one of the official beasts. That's interesting. Fighting Anisi was assigned the chieftain of the spices. Wait. A rebellion to fight against the beast of destruction. Oh, interesting. Okay. This recontextualizes everything. I like it. I like the little plot thing you got going on here. So yeah. Okay, look at this one. Ooh. Serena's Flow the Cell cookie. Wild design. The one without an eyes are always so intriguing to me. Mortal Knight to follow the footsteps of the brother. Okay, so sibling, but they were severed because of corruption and become the judge. To become a fair and understanding judge for us, Brad. Okay. S tier. I like this one. Really like the design. That one. Okay, Sagacious. How do you pronounce that again? G or G? The Seeker of Knowledge. An animated cookie is willing to break the boundaries of Earthbread if it means to gather knowledge. How far would she go to know what she truly wants? So am I misunderstanding something, or is she like facing backwards here? I don't think we see that a lot in Cookie's design base sprites, you know? We don't see Cookie facing backward. That's like kind of the default sprite thing. Like at least, you know, hair covering the entire face. I don't know. Or maybe this one is forward and I'm just like not understanding. But I do think it is backward. But that's interesting. That's another layer of intriguing going on there. Hollyberry cake. I mean, wedding cake tower still. Alright, cappuccino cookie. We're going back to simpler design now. An ordinary cookie received the power of time magic from an antique pocket watch in the City of Wizards. So you just have the power of time, but you're not actually like a TBD cookie or something. I like it though. It reflects it well, but B tier. Maestro Bakewell cookie, the conductor of SS Symphonia, the famous symphony band of Earthbread, very dedicated to his work and might look grumpy at times, but truly wishes best performances for his audience. Maestro Bakewell, another thing that I don't know. I don't know a lot of food, I'm sorry. I said this already. So he's just a conductor? I mean, the context of a conductor. I mean, alright, A tier. This design is nice, but they don't do much other than that. Kiwano Dragon cookie. I don't know if I'm pronouncing Kiwano right. The green dragon of sand who understands the samsara of life, enlightened, wise, and sees through all that none could ever, but never intervenes if the time isn't right. Oh, that speaks really well. I like the way that sounds. I don't know what a Kiwano is, but I assume it has to do something with the design. I hope. Not a lot of things going on here. It's another dragon though. So you know, you got the gem thing going on here. B tier. Sorry. Bell Dragon cookie. The brown dragon of sun who wants up evil spirits from the tropical Soda Archipelago. Self-proclaimed god of sun who oversees peace of all kinds on the islands. Okay. Yeah. I just don't like buff man. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna say C tier. Now you guys see what my preferences are, but I'm just gonna keep going. Nagabat cookie. So this is one of the previous guy's servants. Very skillful in music, positively cunning and mischievous. Canonically potent affogato ones. That's so funny. Yeah, you can tell by the design this guy has some big affogato vibe. I'm gonna say B tier. Alright, Acrid Pepper cookie. Once the virtue of fortitude, now fall onto the beast of fear who spreads nightmares. Huh, spreading nightmare. Interesting. You're not gonna elaborate on why she fell? I mean, it's one sentence is enough. I like this though. I like the branch going out. She spread nightmare with red pepper mist. That's interesting. Oh, wait a minute. I'm just gonna say S tier. I like the design. That's all it is. Duke Blueberry Cookie. An ancient hero who proves worthy of the virtue of courage. I have a 42. Huh. Half of 42. Interesting. Very skillful in swordsmanship and so on to protect all of Cookie Kind with his trusty Blueberry Pistol. Oh, Blueberry Pistol. So this is another instance of trying to like combine two weapons at once. I learned a lot about these kind of thing when we did the OC design contest in the server. You know, when you combine two weapons, it should be practical, at least, just not for the aesthetics. That should be and this one, I think is fun. You know, it's not something that is like out of the ordinary either, so I can't give too much point for that. Like, something that's more creative would, but also practical would net the most points. But this one is fine and everything, so I'm gonna say Wedding Cake Tower. Alright, Strawberry Trifle. Once again, I forgot to wait. The ringmaster of Cream Cake Circle who excels in animal shows and deadly acts. Underneath their lovely and innocent facade, however, they are a manipulative mastermind. Interesting. Manipulative, how? You're gonna elaborate on that? I like the intrigue though. So Ringmaster, that's all they are. The design, I guess it's showing it a little, and also showing that Strawberry Trifle. Again, I don't know what it is, so I'm gonna say A tier for this one. I like it all though. Oh, interesting. Bailey's Cheesecake Cookie. The actress, singer, and announcer of Cream Cake Circle. Elegant, lovely, and always entertaining to be around with. With a troubling secret deep in her heart, man. All your OCs always got something going on, man. It's kind of funny. The design stuff though, very fine. I'm gonna say A tier for this one. Very high A tier, I'm just gonna... Oh, interesting. Don Derma Cookie. The speech impaired acrobat. Very friendly and popular among the young cookies. But behind the curtains, this observant circus crew often sees things others don't. Man, this is really interesting. The lore of these cookies in the Cream Cake Circle. What are they all? This one is gonna suspect something about the other cookies, aren't they? I like the dynamic pose, huh? That's really nice, so I'm gonna say A tier for that. We're very quickly running out of room here. I should have left more room for one more row. And finally, another one of the Cream Cake Circle, Buckeye. The wonderful magician of Cream Cake Circle who bring wonder into the circus act. Wonder, you say? Charming and entertaining, and yet there's a tint of malice sipping through that bright smile of his. Man, all these cookies are so interesting, man. Very, very suspicious. I'm gonna say they're all A tier. Oh, the Cream Cake Circle, solid cookie. Alright, oh, interesting. Coffee and Toffee Gas, so they're a duo. Born from the residue of both coffee and caramel, the twins are born differently. Rather, with innocence and smiles, they are melted from the darkness themselves. So they are evil cookie, I would assume. I like the duo. I really like this design actually. I'm gonna say S tier. Harp Cookie. Most well-known bard and harpist to any kingdom, cookies who are fans with him weren't aware what he really was. In fact, beneath his role was the legendary Archon. All along that went extinct a long time. Wait, so are you implying that he is the legendary Archon, or... I don't know the wording on this one. It's fine for what it is though. B tier. Toasted Marshmallow Cookie. A siren hunter from the tropical desert archipelago. She'll do anything to ensure her town friends are safe from the monster of the ocean. The ocean, Pacific, but she isn't nice. Outside for jobs, pretty relaxed and chill with everyone. Toasted Marshmallow. Yeah, I see what you're going for here. A bit too melty, I think. Oh, it's fine though. B tier. Start shrinking them a bit more. Shield Sprinkle. Very literal. The fifth and last of the Sprinkle Ancients. Shield Sprinkle with a light of protection. Very eager to finally be able to subdue this patient if they are a little awkward around mortals. Okay, so they are protector. Kind of similar to Hollyberry in a sense, but it's leaning a lot more into the protection aspect of it. But they also have a sword, so like Shield Sprinkle. I'm gonna guess it's Sugar Glass. I think it's nice though. I like the design, but the concept is nothing new, unfortunately, so I'm gonna say B. Hyper Sprinkle. The fourth of the Sprinkle Ancients, swooped down with the light of strength. Due to the sugar content, ostracized him for his energy and strength. Ouch. But he set aside the insults because he knew he has a job to do. Have cookies and bath. So these ancients seem to be focusing a lot more on battling, you know? Side of hyper. What does that have to do with anything? So like they're all supposed to be like Sprinkle Ancient. I get the idea here, but what is the flavor of this one? C tier. Alright. Life Sprinkle. Life itself. The third of Sprinkle Ancients. Life Sprinkle descend from the heavens. So you know this is very different from the other two, you know? This one literally descend down from the heaven. The light of resurrection. Interesting. Huh. The massive ego. Oh god. Oh, okay. Let's see what this is about. So kind of similar to golden cheese in a sense. She's an ancient, so she's supposed to be good, I think. I like that unique aspect about her though, so I'm gonna say a high B. MP sprinkle. What does MP mean? The light of persistence, like with pure magic, helping with the mystery of magic. Okay. So we got a protector, we got a fighter, we got a magician. Not a magician, what am I saying? Magic support, I don't know. I forgot the term. Nice, but nothing much to say. I'm gonna say C tier for this one. And sugar floss plus wee wee. Wee wee, so silly. Sugar floss, devoted follower. Okay, so not a sprinkle ancient. I thought you were gonna reveal the first. Where's the first sprinkle ancient? I need to know. Living his life by her teachings, believing that he could become a great cleric, being a hero, can change, and yeah. Kind of really dig this design, to be honest. I know this is something about, so I can. So I'm gonna say S tier. Very micro. Icy mints. Okay. Not interesting. Why are all the followers design more interesting than the sprinkle ancient themselves? Immediate surroundings extremely lower, considered to be outcasted during her childhood. Okay, so not a follower. This one is just like going out completely. I like this design though. S tier. Butterfly Honey. She is an NPC. She owns her own maid cafe within the Traveler's Hub. Very busy woman. Was a customer and not as much employee. When you come over for a dish, I don't know why mentioning that she was an NPC was necessary, but I like the design though. Very honey. And what is that going on down there? Oh, is that her hair? Oh yeah, that's her hair. She's just like standing over for a bit. I like it though. I'm gonna say A tier, and we're rapidly running out of space here, so bear with me. Serene Chrysanthemum Cookie. I don't know how to pronounce that word. She used to be a guy to the ivory guy. Doom Yuri. Oh no, Doom Yuri with flower. So sad. I like the design though. A tier. Oh my god. Lemon, no, not again. Lemon, not again. Why? Do I have to rank this? Knuckles. Why don't you visit Beasties? I think you could do something useful there. Go to BCS. Alright. Seraphic Orchid Cookie. Huh. We got like alternate design going on here too. I like it. An angel who descended down to Earth spread a wish to feel. Just wish to feel. But a lot of things went wrong and they turned blue. Silly. I like the design though. I like all three of them. Seraphic Orchid. So like some sort of purple. So I guess we're seeing that there. What is that on there? I almost thought it was wafer for a second. It's not. It's a nice design though, all things considered. So I'm gonna say 8. Alright. Milk Choco Cookie and the very epic costume. And you know, if you can't tell already, this is a very obvious reference to something. An original take on Kara Undertale that allows them to rebuild themselves to countless genocide runs, left them a self-loading scapegoat with unrivaled determination. Oh my god. I should have said that you guys are not allowed to swear. I'm just not gonna acknowledge it. I like the design. Nothing much to write home about though. Like it is literally just Kara from Undertale. The costume is fine, but B tier. Alright, Parsnip Cookie hunts undead of all kind with salted parsnip scissors, being more parsnip than Cookie himself. Technically a Plant vs. Zombie reference. Oh, I didn't realize that. I like the very overly big scissors, parsnip scissor there, kind of dig it. The cookie themselves, nothing much to say, but the scissor elevates it a little bit, so I'm gonna say, but in case. Ganache Cookie, devote a sugar angel to the garden of delight. So another one of those sugar angel, but with a much more realized design. Man, I'm just gonna have to say S tier. I don't know why. Don't ask me. Alright, oversweet frappuccino. Potential significant other to cream unicorn cook. Interesting. I sure hope this one is not a minor though. I don't know. Oversweet frappuccino? What did this say? I thought frappuccino was like some kind of coffee. So like, why is there nothing brown going on around here? I guess overly sweet. I don't know. I don't think you're gonna find cream unicorn in BCs, but I think you should go there for a change. Alright, flowering current. From a god of another world far beyond these stars. Don't ask. I think I would like to ask what's going on with this cookie actually. It's kind of ridiculous, but anyway. So it's a god coming down to Earth breast just for fun. Can bring things to life by drawing them into existence. Interesting. B tier. Honestly. Married to mint top lemonade cookie, which we are gonna see next. A devil collecting the elements present within the emotions of others. Thanks to the crystal on her shoulder. What crystal? These? Oh, I thought there was sleeves. All this time I thought there was sleeves. Oh my. Strange origins. Alright, they're married, you know. Just throwing it out there that they're married. I like this one though. I'm gonna say A tier for that. Move these up a bit. Why did I make these so big? Whatever. Alright, strawberry pocky. A past version of watermelon bread. Oh, interesting. Part of a marching brand, lots of passion. for music, and then she saw TikTok. Oh no. I like the stick though, but I guess it's a bit too similar to strawberry stick, I guess. But it's a lot more obvious in the design. B tier. Okay, ramen cookie. Currently in her flop era. She wants to get viral like Dubai chocolate. If you know, you know. She makes music and follow trends. Oh, inspired by the short song flop era. I listen to a lot of Vocaloid songs, but I have not listened to that one. I'm sorry. I like the design though. I don't know why there's a chicken leg. I don't think those are commonly found in ramen. I'm not sure about that part. But I like the design though. A tier. Junk food cookie. I like how the hands literally like finger almost like. If you eat too much fast food, you would turn into a hybrid. So she's a hybrid. Okay, I see what's going on here. So the head is French fries, I guess, and that's a hamburger, and you got a gummy. Is that a dog? I don't think that looks like a bear. It's nice though. I like what you got going on here. So. A tier. Rocky Fudge Sunday. Oh, look at this. You got those wax sunglasses. A chill bro and a blind one. I see the vibe. I'm gonna say C tier though. I'm sorry. Alright, fruit ribbon. Whenever you're on this cookie, used to dance with the ribbons. But then an accident occurred, even them acting odd and strange. All these cookies, man, they always got something weird happen to them. But it's not gonna be elaborated on at all. And the design doesn't have much to show that either. Secret Garden for you. Caramel roll cookie. Angel Core. The default trauma of dead mom. Classic OC creators giving their OCs trauma. And also Immortal, trapped in a little realm for at least 500 years. God, I think that's a little bit too much trauma, you know? C tier though. You know, this might be a hot take, but I don't like too much trauma. Okay, coconut palm cookie. Sky pirate whose main goal is to form a giant crew that consists of pirates from other crews that he defeats. Oh, interesting. And operate an airship called the Rainforest. Oh, I like that name a lot. Solely for that reason, you're going in A tier. Sour cream. Guy with anger issues who will get revenge on anyone or anything that wronged him. The other thing that he doesn't actively hate are cake hands and the best friend roommate. He also likes to rape people for fun and has some severe abandonment issues. This cookie is just so funny to me for some reason. I'm putting them in S tier. Chocolate cake cookie. Sour cream's roommate, willingly hooked into a revenge plan, a basis. Based on cookie too, showcasing. Yeah, the design does show that he's like just constantly bored, and I'm bored too. So you're going in Holiday Kingdom. Haunter Scribe, the Beast of Surveillance. That's an interesting one. And then we're gonna get the Beast of Privacy, huh? After his archives were destroyed, it was probably Shadow Mill. Shadow Mill, the origin of everything. He used magic to watch over everything. He's very obsessed about that kind of stuff. Oh, I'm gonna say C tier. I don't know. I guess surveillance is not a strong enough thing for me to justify it yet. Century Air. Ooh, I love Century Air. Might be another hot take. I know a lot of people who don't. Born from centuries of dark fermentation. You know, accurate to what a century egg is. Filled with curses and unbreakable loyalty. Bound to Kurotana Maki as a kind of darkness. Ooh, Crimson Threads. I like the threads that is portrayed in his designer. Bread, Twisted Blessings, and Deadly Omens. Oh god. But you know, I don't get the red. I mean, I guess I suppose because it is red. What is it? Darkness? Evil theme stuff, but I feel like you could have incorporated a little bit more century egg design into this rather than just the hair itself. I like it though. I'm not gonna let my favorite of century egg too biased, but B tier. Good. New Year's Feast cookie. Interesting. Create a moment when one year turned into the next. Which year though? Is she reborn every year? That's interesting though. However, it does say 2026, so I don't know. Maybe in 2027 she would change it? I don't know, it's kind of interesting though. Born from cheese, fireworks, and overflowing feast, she lives only to celebrate. So the end and the beginning, but the beginning is the end, and the end is the beginning. No year ends alone, and that no one starts the year alone either. I like the concept. I think you could have probably elaborated a bit more on like how she is born exactly. It would be cool though. I'm gonna say A tier for that. We are very rapidly running out of space on A tier. Bloody Jello cookie, yeah. Small red Jello dog who wanted us bread with an innocent smile. Oh, the fear. Yeah, I mean, I could see why. Hang on a second. Is that a cookie hand? What the? That's a cookie hand, isn't it? What? Not gonna be elaborated at all in the on the description. Oh, that's interesting though. A tier for you. Blue soda cookie. He's old. He's short. He's an upper class of some sort. Okay, at least you rhyme it. There's not much else to it. I don't see how this is blue soda in any way. How about you go to BCS? Pea-berry cookie. A cup of joe a day to make his jam pump just like his train engine. Oh, this one doesn't rhyme. Oh no. How's this pea berry at all? I guess I don't know what a pea berry is, but I would assume it would be a bit more than just this. Secret garden for you. Fruit medley. Fruit medley. Scavenge what remain among the snow and cookie kinds past. Interesting. For a fruit medley though, there's not a lot of fruit going on here. Tree of wishes. Cherimoya. I don't know. Carefree and somewhat careless, immortal. Casually and immortal. She mean well, she just easily got carried away with her action. Big bamboo blade. Buy from this cookie. I like the seeds, so I'm gonna say B tier. Mantis shrimp. Ooh. Lobster vibe going on here. This shrimp hates shifts. This shrimp ram into shifts. The shrimp got locked up on singing shifts. The shrimp will do it again. Why are all your descriptions so unintentionally funny, bro? Do you hate the other kind of ship too? Kind of funny though. I'm gonna say A tier. Oh boy, bear with me. Mola. He's old, he's tall. He cares for everyone, big and small. What is with all your description? This is so unintentionally funny. Mola. B tier. Pineapple cookie. She loved to rock and roll. Not related to Anana's Dragon at all. Okay, rock and roll cookie. You know, common theme going on there. Tree of wishes for you. And pepper jelly. He played with fire. He danced with fire. And he got burned from fire. Is that how he lost his left arm? That's a little bit of storytelling there for you guys. I mean, there's not a lot of pepper thing going on around here as well, so it's more fine. Let's see. Tree of wish. Man of war cookie. He was careless with what he wished for. Lesson worth mention. He take what isn't his more and more that leads to possession. Kind of similar to spitting, a different take of it. I like it though. A tier for you. Just gonna like duck behind him. It's kind of funny. Oh my god, it's the evil F freaking egg cookie. He's bald and he's monk. He still has too much egg. Lead to him being very soft. I mean, this is pig design. This is S tier, man. What are you gonna say? Ginger Fast. The #1 fast food fan after junk food cookie died. Oh, what? She died? Oh, that came out of nowhere. She can also tell newcomers about every restaurant in the town of Squiggle. I like the design. A tier for you too. Oh dear. Very starting to run out of space here. Did not think this through at all. Anyway, Radical Cookie. The creator and leader of the separation between the outside for the perfect roots of the House of No Root. Oh, radical? Root? No root? If you get assigned the House of No Root, you're stuck there forever. Yeah, inspired by the radical sign, I thought as much. Like, is it actually like in the design stuff? Like, this looks like a house. What? Am I missing something? This just looks like a house to me. I guess it kind of looked like that shape. I like the design, but it's not really conveying it very well for me. So I'm just gonna say B. Oh my god, it's student toilet. A student who got punished to become a toilet due to being on her phone during class. That's a very extreme punishment, you know, for being on phone during class. Also a wonderful candy giver. I don't know if you would accept candies from a cookie who looked like this. Kind of funny though. I'm gonna say A tier. Maplewood Cookie Junior. Autumn Tree is a hippie now, so not Autumn Tree. I do not really see what you're going for here, to be honest. Why is it Junior? You're gonna elaborate on that though? I'm gonna say D tier. Oh, Luster Tie. Sea Moon Fan Kit. Between the moon and the sea. The tie splitter, literally splitting waters. So like that guy from the Greek thing, I don't remember the guy's name. Need power by using the moon's magic. So I could also act as a fighting spear. So it's a sea moon fan kit, which is nice. I like, you know, the water and you know the purple. I think that is really well designed actually. I'm gonna say A tier. I don't have too much of an opinion about this one. Charcoal Ash. Okay, so we have Sea Moon Fan Kit. So naturally the next thing we would go for is a Fire Wind Fan Kit. Yeah, fire and wind can cause that sort of thing. Yeah, he can float, turn into a small form of flight speed. That small form is nice. But I don't dig it myself personally, yeah, so B tier for you. Luciana Highmore Candy Witch Cookie. Make sure you copy the cookie, not the human. That's the human, right? Yeah, a witch turning into a cookie. The creator of the Beast of Insanity Blood Jam. So we'll see what very interesting design. She really doesn't change much from being a witch to the cookie. You know, kind of funny. Candy. I guess there's some sort of candy thing you could argue going on here. I like this design though. So I'm gonna say A tier. Lots of A tier. And then we go to the Bloody Jam himself. Once the former virtue of philosophy, betrayed by his own kingdom. That's all the beast does. Now, being imprisoned by his own creator doesn't have him either. Very tragic. Other design itself, not much to say. I'm gonna say C tier for you. Blueberry Jam Cookie. Bloody Jam's former advisor. So is she no longer evil or what? Big factor. So she did contribute to that. So she's not going to kill the Beast of Insanity. Interesting. B tier for you. Memento Icing. Former wielder of the Virtue of Remember. Beast was created by the Grieving Wizard of the Star. So I have a beast created by the Wizards for once. That's new. Reflection of someone from times past. Yeah. Loads of a protection. Ability to accept and move. Very relatable. I like it. A tier. Stuffing them all in here, man. It's getting too crowded. And then Star Wizard. So we have all these humans turning into Cookie too. It's funny. The Wizard of the Stars made the Cookie to cope with his sister's death. That's interesting. I love it. Nothing much to say though. So 3 of wishes for it. Sugar Scientist. Silly scientist guy from Earth who got isekai to Earth bread. That's funny. Making us plus scientists is about magic. Good friend with the other humans too. But these humans are not like this one got isekai to Earth, but the other 2 are already on Earth bread, I think. I don't know what's the story. I mean, I would assume that, like, I don't know. How did the other 2 turn into Cookie? This one, though. I mean, it's a very basic science guy design, so I'm gonna say 3 of wishes, too. Alright, more. Okay, so now we're going to Tower of Adventures OCs. Moondrop. Traveling Scholar. Stuck in a Dante's Inferno-inspired basement. Ouch. Whoa. That came out of nowhere, man. Very into astrology. Blame the star sign for a second. Very generic design. C tier. Herbal Tea. A teacher at an all-girls battle academy who came to the tower to visit her family. She's not stuck in the basement with everyone else in this group. The only one who has common sense. God, please. Again, you just seem like a very normal Cookie, but then you just got a giant axe for some reason. I'm gonna say C tier. Blue Lemonade. A secret agent who's stuck in the same situation as everyone. Why are these 4 Cookies like so radically? I mean, Tower of Adventures itself doesn't really concern with it either, so I shouldn't probably hold it too much. Commissions to see them will fall into the basement. I give it the design has something more going for it. So Berry Kingdom. Dosha Delicious Cookie. A big time croissant Cookie vibe from this one. Yeah, you know the drill by now. Came to the tower, gets sucked. Here from the TBD though. Does the TBD even exist in the Tower of Adventures universe? Who knows? Build a mech suit and be the coolest transportation division member ever. Very similar to Croissant in a way. We'll need a lot more than that to justify them being different. So Apple Strudel. Lives right by the tower and visits normally, but you're in. Oh, so this one also got stuck. You didn't say a kid is also gonna get stuck in the basement? It's even more sad now. A teenager who's afraid of growing up and maturing. Ouch. In costumes. Welcome to Taylor who decides to go through character development. Well, that's depend on you, don't you? Kinda funny though. He has to grow up eventually. Hi back. Pink Parrot. She's a sentient AI that lives in Blue Lemonade's eye gadget thingy. Like this thing? That's interesting. She dreams of one day becoming an actual Cookie. So she's not an actual Cookie yet. She's just heavily inspired by Blue Heaven though. Honestly, man. You know me by now. I love pink. So I'm gonna put her 8. She was an actual Cookie. We could actually have something going on too. But it's nice. Blighted Berry Cookie. Once a martyr and perhaps always a martyr. Can spread life powder to revive. So another Cookie can revive. Doomed to carry the fun guy, the ones that have left them with until they have some interesting going on here. The hair looks so like I'm assuming the red part is the normal part. Always the red part, the green part to be next fun. Interesting though. But not very interesting design wise, so I'm gonna say C tier. Oh my god, it's the Quap. Spellcaster Cookie's friend in crime. It must count. Okay, fine. I don't really care for cute stuff. I'm sorry. This is why I don't really care for nibbles and oven break either. So you're going in Holiday Kingdom. You know, the bit would be to put them in S tier, but I'm not all about that. Apple Shore Cookie. Still a little guy, but his parents run the fizzy fruit soda business. Okay, so nothing much going on with this guy. So I guess B tier for you, and I accidentally rotated you, so you're gonna be the one special Cookie in the tier list. Choco. A Choco Birdie sculptor who's also a perfectionist. Sculptures tend to get comically destroyed. I haven't seen a lot of like Birdie who's not cheese. You know, I've been too conditioned by the cheese birds in the Golden Cheese Kingdom. This one, not much. B tier. Okay, Sour Gummy. A tough Cookie who turn a chance encounter with a sudden roster into a miss. I mean, the design itself doesn't really wow. B tier. Sorry. Oven's Flam Cookie and a costume. Yeah, the costume really does show a lot more than himself. The Greek gods as Herm stuck with this guy as a substitute. Unrivaled airspeed. Yeah, I heard about this one a bit. Delivers ladders, I think. I like the costume, the base design, not as much. So I can see the reactions, but I'm gonna say D tier. Okay, Phoenix Feather. Oh, this one looks better already. Technically a species, a bunch of them baked by oven's flame. Interesting. Oh, something like another they deliver for us, bro. Interesting. I like the little bit of lore you have going on here, like the reverse get delivered into the mailbox, and you didn't specify that it's only Crumb Seeker, so it could be the other game too, and that's really interesting. It's really interesting. Just for that alone, I'm putting you as a hype. Nah, we're not getting this, guys. Hey, got it. Yet we are running out of space. We're doing a lot of rhyming today. Okay, Sky Cookie, inspired by Children of the what's the game called again? Something related to sky. I don't remember. I don't really particularly care for the game. The design is probably very faithful, but I'm gonna say Secret God. All right, Zebra Cake converts lightning into speed thanks to the horns acting as lightning. Right, going through a breakup right now. Oh, that's so sad, bro. How about you go to BCS? Maybe you can find something there. God, I'm so evil. Anyway, Shepherd's Pie Cookie. So this one, another one inspired by the game Code of the Lamb. I like the design. I like the silly little thing in the game too. I don't play the game myself actually. Exists purely because of a server in-joke. It's funny. C tier. One more. Pretzel Stick. He likes hiking. Cousin of Yoga Cookie. Interesting. Not much else. Yeah. Not every cookie needs to be overly complex. I agree. But I mean, it still has to have something, you know? Something to get me hooked in the, certainly not the design. So Secret God. Alright. More Echino Cookie. Elven Marshmallow. Once a simple elf. An elf blessed with the power of the forest. Wing. Ram of the Fae. In here. I like it. A tier for you. Acropolis Rock Candy Cookie. Oh my god, look at this build. God, this guy is insane, man. Wow, Heavenly Kingdom. A young demigod, the power to wield the wind. Oh, wind, but also technology. Nobody know where you got this thing from. I like it, but I don't really like it. The Hollywood Kingdom. Chuck Rock. Lands of Metopia. Interesting. Chuck Rock crime. Harness the power of the earth. So this one is evil. I thought all of these cookies would also be part of a group or something. I like the design though, but it's still just a high B tier for me. Geothermal pizza. Okay, look at this one now. Geothermal pizza being baked from the burnt from the oven. I love the pose of this guy. You got some stuff going on here. I don't know why it's geothermal though, but I like it, so I'm gonna say A tier. Banshee Tears Cookie. Ungrateful. Being born a vampire. So this one is water. At first glance, you wouldn't be able to tell it's water because it's pink water. Served under the dark law. She regrets it. So it's a group of cookie who harness the power of the elements, and each one of them uses in their own special way. I like it. It's not as generic as just, you know, a group of strong cookie all come together to protect the world and all this stuff. Oh my god, it's Echinodon Cookie himself. Still awesome. I wonder why the crown is so similar to Royal Velvet Cookie's crown. Kind of funny. But I had to put you in the secret garden because you stole his crown. Alright, Banana Hazelnut Crepe. He's adopted. And French, you know, the two most important feature of a cookie, adopted and French. C tier though. I mean, I guess I don't see much in this design. Blue Lotus Dragon, Water Dragon of Patience, Water Lotus Dragon Cookie's cousin. Get angry. So, you know, typical. I like the design though. Say is A tier. Alright, White Lotus Dragon, Divine One, Yellow Dragon of Balance, Empress of Leon Kingdom. And I'm pretty sure I'm just pronouncing all the technical name wrong. It's just Divine Dragon. Go around. You know, I don't hate this. But is it S tier worthy? High A tier. Alright. Mesh Toffee, Frankenstein's Monster Cookie. Frankenstein's Monster. Okay. Who likes making friends, supporting those friends. Doesn't like violence. I can hit like a truck if he need. That's nice. Tree of Wishes for you. Not much to say about it really. Like, yeah, Frankenstein. I mean, you kind of try to combine them both, but it's more, the flavor kind of overpowers the actual Frankenstein part this time. I mean, to be fair, if you're making a cookie based on Frankenstein, who was, you know, all green, you probably should use like a flavor that is not at all green. But anyway, I digress. Moon Shimmer. I like the newest design you got going on here. Once a criminal selling the dangerous concoction that is Moon Shimmer juice. I like all of this, really. But the design, so I mean, this is just my preference. And again, I have to reiterate this as we're getting into the end of our tier list here. Most of what I rank is based on my own personal preference, not like some general standard or anything. So yeah, it's not an objective list, it's a subjective. This one, you sent a whole damn gift, so I'm gonna have to screenshot it. Girl came from another world, you know, like that scientist guy. Oh my god, oops. What is going? Why can't I paste? There we go. She lives alive and common, one away than the last, besides the brioche cookie. That's why she's my son. I mean, she comes from another world, and that's basically all you can talk about her. She doesn't really do much else. So, 3 up wishes. Like Muffin Top, Common Baker, Runes Bakery alone with the puppy. You know, the puppy is nice. Cool. Without the puppy, you would probably be in the secret garden, but I'm gonna bump you into 3 up wishes. Ooh, spyware. An Earth spyware program who becomes sentient thanks to Earth breast magic. Okay. Becoming Cybernetic's most infamous spy. She definitely has your IP address. Oh no. It's kind of cool though. But I mean, like the only thing she got going to really reflect the digital nature of her is the glitches. The rest not so much. So I'm gonna say BT, honestly. Alright, Pickle Cranberry. I know this one too. I know of your cookie already, Aussie. Fiesta Cran. Can't say I'm a fan of any of them, but like again, this is just a me thing. So don't take it too harsh. I just don't I'm not really into this cookie, but the right kind of people will love them for sure. Cornucopia though, this one is kind of different. I quite like Cornucopia actually. That design pretty good. I'm gonna put Cornucopia in A tier. If there's any spot left to put him in, sure we can manage. Yeah, Cornucopia. Why are you upside down? Oops, I don't know why you were upside down there. Okay, and then Corporate Die, the last one. Oh boy, if only you know what this cookie should live. She's the founder owner of the Die Corporation, world-changing product. I really love the concept of this cookie personally. To be honest, it's an A tier for me too. If I can find a spot to put her in. So there you go. We're gonna go off the screen at this point. But yeah. Alright, so that is every cookie rank except for that monstrous tier list by Lemon Soda. So why don't we go do that too? Welcome back. I have successfully ranked all of Lemon Soda's OCs. Let's take a look to take all of that in, you know? Because this guy has a lot of OCs, and yeah. I know all of them, like, on a very surface level, some more than others. I don't remember all of their names, obviously, but yeah, we're just going mostly purely based on design here. So yeah. As you can see, my picks were very something. I tend to like cookie and normal, man. You know, very rarely go to the extreme in either case. But I think we got a good spread. Didn't want to put too much thing in the BCS category. But yeah, that has been Mike Ranks Your Cookie OCs. Once again, if you want to join these types of events and submit your own OCs for me to do stuff with, then join the Discord, Cookie Run Together, link in the description. And I'll see you all in the next video because this has been an extremely long one. Goodbye!